Now, NBA news.
I'm gonna tell you what. We don't normally do this, and I'm not big on
insanity.
I'm not big on promoting other things, but I'm sure JR Sports Brief is fucking losing his mind. He's a huge Knicks fan. He's got to be, and I saw his tweet.
He'll get that kid in there.
Yeah, I saw his tweet last night. He's like, "Stop chanting MVP," and no, I agree. But let me tell you right now, be happy. Be happy the Knicks are winning. Be happy anyone's even coming to that Garden to do anything but fucking count the asbestos spots and the rats on the court. So
right. Just find Spike Lee.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, they're rejuvenating New York, and they said on on ESPN, NBA needs the Lakers to be good, they need the Celtics to be good, and they need the Knicks to be good.
Yeah,
those three teams have to be good.
Well,
or
that's
no
New York, LA, and Boston.
Right.
I mean, those are your big.
Yeah.
Chicago's.
That's not going to happen this
good.
year. I'm excited, and people. I sat there. I mean, Jeremy Lin. I mean, this guy's put up 20 when we're filming because what knows what knows might happen in the next couple of days. But he's put up 20 points, 5 assists, and shot over 50% in his last 4 games.
He's insane.
Yeah. This kid in Harvard, I mean, no, he was undrafted. Everybody's like, fuck him, well, don't want him.
Let me. I was listening to your boy, SVP, and they said, look,
Scotty.
So if you're a scout, and you go to a general manager, how do you? Because they only draft 2 rounds in the NBA.
Okay.
How do you, as a scout, go to your GM and convince them that they need to use a draft pick on an Asian guard from an Ivy League school? And I know that, and fine, call me racist. I don't give a shit. Think about it for a second. When's the last time we saw an Asian guard from an Ivy League school?
Well, you probably see those, but they don't make the NBA.
Okay, when's the last time we saw anyone from an Ivy League school make the NBA?
I'm going to tell you how it has to go down, man. It has to go down like this. Like, you got to be like this.
Nick Diaz. I'm smoking that Nick Diaz.
Here you go, owner. Be like this. Just take a hit of this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. This is Chinese motherfucker.
He's not, dude. He's Korean.
Korean, whatever. Nigga.
He's a Korean American.
Man. Korean American.
He's an Asian.
But this Asian. This motherfucker can ball, man. This Asian, Korean, Chinese motherfucker. It's bad as shit. We gotta get him.
Did you see him down at the Rucker League?
Dude, if he went out to the Rucker and lit that
shit up. Shit! It would be all.
Dude, that would be awesome.
I'm going to tell you right now, and it's only 4 games in, and I sat there and I watched some of them last night. Derek Fisher couldn't stop him. John Wall couldn't stop him. Fucking Matt, I got more tattoos than a fucking ink blot. Nobody could stop him.
And Kobe's like, and I don't want to get embarrassed by him.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, fucking, when he ran up the court and looked at John Wall, went, and John Wall went, oh.
What happened, Louis?
Right. And then the 2 dudes under the paint went, no. And motherfucking Charlie jumped up and dunked the ball. Shit.
Skills, I mean, he's got, he's a long guy. I mean, he's 6'5", he's a tall guy. He can jump, he's quick, and he can shoot. I mean, that's a skill set. I don't care what you are, who you are, you can play basketball.
He did it all at Harvard. And you could sit there, but you know, like you said, Harvard had over the last few years has kind of been a bubble team in the tournament. It's like, it is, and if you can, we joke about it and everything, but there's a lot of fucking racial profiling when it came to this kid being drafted. Because everybody's going, okay, here's this Asian basketball player, this Korean kid, and everybody's thinking, he can't fucking ball.
Well, think about it. Your team gets, what, 2 picks?
Yeah.
3 picks if you got a good GM?
And
you're telling me I got to spend a pick on this?
Yeah.
You'd be like, no.
Jillian Lee. What was the other guy? Jillian Lee, right?
Jingling Lee. And then Yao Ming. But those guys are
Chinese,
imports.
Right.
Those are imports.
Yeah.
Well, and also they were, 7'2", 7'4". I mean, those guys are,
So you've never seen this. And the cool thing about it is, it's just like when you saw everybody is fucking. This guy's just everybody's. You know what? I was entertained to watch him torch up the Lakers. Come on,
that's amazing.
That's amazing, and it's because it's just like when you saw Tiger first started playing golf, or Eminem came in the rap game. When you see a commodity that's different from all its surroundings, it's really fucking cool to see them.
And you know what Kobe said?
What about I'm thinking, when I'm thinking this and I'm on this wavelength, I'm thinking Danica Patrick in NASCAR.
And I'm thinking the thing
that was different. I'll give you that.
Fuck her. Go. No.
Okay. Where is she?
Jimmy's like, bring her right now.
Anyway,
Big Daddy commercial.
What I liked was what Kobe said. Kobe's like, dude, this guy's an inspiration to the youth and to what hard work will do, and that's what this guy is. And I just hope he can sustain this for longer than 5 games. And I'm gonna get this out before Jimmy shits all over my comment. The thing that's gonna kill this kid's game, Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, it could
I'm
be.
not even kidding. He holds on to the ball too long.
Right.
He takes way too many shots, and he takes bad shots. Armari coming back is not going to kill it.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you this: we didn't know who Armari Stoudemire was till Steve Nash and the motherfuckers were running.
Yeah,
up and
till
down
they
the court.
found him.
Yeah.
So
And now he's got. I mean,
Carmelo will kill this
And-
kid's game.
Yeah, and the thing is I mean, he's dropping assists, and and he's still scoring. And what I liked was, anybody can come in and necessarily. I won't say anybody, but you can come in and do it one night, 2 nights.
Yeah.
This guy's done it like 4 or 5 nights in a
He's
row,
done it
and I
4
mean, playing phenomenal.
And people are fucking starting to fuck. It's like the Tim Tebow thing. I mean, on the background, scrolling right now in the background are all the tweets or that people were tweeting last night when he was torching up the Lakers. I mean, people were fucking flipping. It was all over Twitter. It was a hot topic on Twitter, and people were just like really gravitating to this guy.
And the one thing that'll be interesting to see is now, he's come out, he's had his initial period. In basketball, one of the hardest things to do is when you become basically that marked man. And when people are playing for you, game planning for you, and if you can keep it up, then you truly are a star.
Right.
And he may very well be able to do that.
I agree with what Jimmy said, but what I think you need to do is you need to look at the system that D'Antoni has in place.
It's wide open,
It is wide open, but it's predicated on the pick and roll. And let's face
Right.
it, right now, NBA teams aren't playing defense.
No,
No.
This isn't the
they
playoffs.
never have really.
Right.
They
It
play-
just seems like all
they play
sports.
for the fourth
All
quarter. Yeah.
So-
football, basketball, hockey, all the scores are like flying up. It's more exciting.
So right now, if you're running a pick and roll, they don't need this kid to score 30, 40 points. Because if you want to keep him from scoring, that's fine. Run a pick and roll. He's going to dump it down to Tyson Chandler or Stoudemire when he gets back. And let me tell
Right.
you right now, Nick Novak from the University of Maryland, if that Bama keeps shooting the way he does, it's a wrap. You leave it. What's happening is the guy comes down off Novak to keep the fucking Chinaman from fucking dribbling. What, man? Calm down. Relax. It's fucking just chill. They keep him from penetrating. He kicks out. Novak's like, buckets.
Yeah.
And that's just,
Terps. Hell in a shell, man. He
Wow,
rolls
they
over
ain't
into
hell
the
in a
NBA.
shell this year. They're going to get bombed here
That's
later
all right,
by
though.
Duke.
You know
I'll
what?
tell you
I
that.
love
Hey,
it.
did anyone see the Miami Hurricanes roll into fucking Duke? Did anyone see?
Yeah, did anybody see North Carolina?
Yeah,
They thought they had
whatever.
that wrapped up. The fans left very
Why
quietly.
did you set yourself up for that?
I don't care. I don't
10
give a
minutes
shit.
left.
Boom.
2
But
minutes left, 10
I'm gonna
point
tell you
lead.
what.
Hey, but don't worry. The Big East is the best conference in the world. That's for you, Kerry. That's for you. Because trust me, you'll get 15 teams in, and after the first round, you have one left.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
That
is
yeah.
always interesting.
And the best team, arguably the best team, is coming over to the ACC.
Oopsies.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. What do you think Georgetown's going to? I mean, they could probably run the Big East now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
What's
like
left
being,
of it?
That's like being the
Yeah, 'cause
fastest kid at the Special Olympics.
Because Pitt's coming over too. Where's Pitt going? I can't remember.
ACC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, Doc Rivers, and we'll get back to NBA basketball. Doc Rivers, son.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
a phenomenal shot.
He wanted the shot. Dude, that's what you want. If I'm a
He
GM, I'm
shot
going,
over
oh, my God.
7
Draft the
footer.
number one.
Freshman. Man, Coach K just gets all the good recruits. Now, let's talk about some other teams.
What's up with Derrick Rose? My man's got back issues.
Well, this is the thing. He's got back issues
Ow!
and stuff, but you got like guys like Yannick Noah and
yeah, I
fucking
mean,
Luol.
they still have the
They're
best
getting it done.
record in the league.
Right, they're getting it fucking done, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's so impressive about them is that
Until the playoffs.
I don't know this year, man.
Okay, we'll see.
I think that they're starting to really play together as a unit, man. They're learning each other a little bit.
Yeah.
What you still think the Heat? What do you think the Heat? What happened to the Heat in the finals though?
Don't give a shit. They got to the finals.
They got there, but
Okay.
this year.
This year's
Yeah,
that was
I mean,
their first year playing together.
Here's the thing, like,
Yeah, but this is, I mean, a lot of time with the Bulls was the same thing. People didn't think that because there was so much, the Bulls were being overshadowed by the fucking decision and the trio getting put together. People weren't thinking that the Bulls were putting together just pieces too. And I think the Bulls
I mean,
are better
they,
coached.
They do have pieces, but here's the thing to me, and you guys could disagree. When it comes to,
Probably
especially
will.
with this shortened season, all it is about positioning to get into the playoffs.
Yep.
Because
Right.
And health.
it's a different level when you enter the playoffs. Teams start playing defense for 4 quarters. People are playing like, there's something to lose. Right now, everybody's just positioning to be in the top 8. And that'll always be my philosophy when it comes to pro basketball, because the first 3 quarters of the game are a joke.
And let me tell you this: the Bulls, the catalyst to that team, the guy who makes that team go. Everyone will say Derrick Rose. It's Joakim Noah. In the playoffs, they're going to need
So
Joakim.
fucking hyper,
They're
yeah.
going to need him to play within himself because he will. All you need to do is get down in the paint, start whispering shit in his ear, talk about his mom, elbow him 1 or 2 times, get him teched up and get out because he
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
He's a hothead.
Yeah.
All you need to do is get out. If you have somebody on your team who you don't really need, I'd be like, you go get under his skin and get him out of the game.
Now,
With
let me
him
tell
out
you
of the
something.
game, they got no.
If you whisper that shit, there's 2 sides of that story. If you whisper that shit and get him fucking amped up, and he doesn't get teed out, teched out,
Right.
and then he starts. Then you could really.
It's a risk I'm willing to take
yeah.
because he is an inside presence. I'm not worried about him away from the basket. I'll let him.
he's not gonna
You
do
want to
shit.
square up from 10 feet and out? Shoot.
Right,
Shoot,
right.
Here, shoot.
He won't. Yeah, he won't do shit from out.
But to me, to get the Bulls off their game, you got to get in Noah's head.
But
I don't think that's hard.
I still think the Heat will be there in the East. I mean, to me, the addition, that really is going to pay dividends, especially in the playoffs, is Shane Battier.
Yeah. And a healthy Miller.
I know you guys could say I'm a Duke fan, but bottom line is the guy fits his role.
Yeah, I agree because let me tell you, you take,
and he wants a championship.
His career is definitely closing.
Take the big three and put Battier in one quarter and Miller in the other, and Bosh down low and give the ball to James or Wade and tell them to drive. And when they collapse down, you either kick it to Battier or kick it to Miller. They're gonna light your ass up.
Now, so look, let's roll it over. We've been on the East. Let's roll it to the West. Now, let me say something. Billups, Chauncey.
That hurts them.
Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Now, we
Greatest
know
name
that
ever, yes.
2 months ago we were like, why has the LA Clippers got like 45-point guards? Now they're probably happy they have 45-point guards, but they only have 44 now.
Well, trust me, and come playoff time, they'll have 43 because Mo Williams will take a siesta.
Yeah.
That might turn straight into the invisible.
They
man.
should
But
cut
anyway,
him before the playoffs, really. Save some cash.
Try to trade something. Now,
Yeah.
Billups
Fucking
out for the
jalopy.
year. The things that we touched on about Blake Griffin and stuff like this. Do you see the LA Clippers getting past the first round of the playoffs?
Nope. They'll make it, and I think they
What
might.
about you, Jimmy?
I don't. I mean, they've got a lot of skill, but, they just haven't been able to put it together.
Now, let me tell you.
Not
Let
for
me.
an extended period of time.
If you've taken a look at the West standings, they're tight. 2 games, you could be out of it. 2 games, you could be in third. Okay, based on what's happening now, do you see the Clippers making the playoffs?
If they do, they'll be 7th or 8th.
Right.
They won't be top 5.
They'll be squeaking in.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with you guys. Now, the Thunder are probably the mirror image of the Bulls. They're young. They're fucking got the best fucking.
Did you
record.
see that dunk from Westbrook?
Oh my god, dude.
That shit was ridiculous.
He's like, you paid me the money, I'm showing up, and I got no more attitude. He's just a completely new player since he got his contract. I thought it'd go the other.
Money does that.
Yeah, it does. Because I tell you what, my ass is 5'7", and if you give me a paycheck like that with my fucked up hip, you and Jimmy would be like this. I didn't know Kevin could slam.
Well, you know what? I have no
I would
doubt
pump
that
my shit up.
That honestly, for the first 3 quarters of an NBA game, you could go out. Any one of us could go out there and score some points.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's no defense.
Right. Yeah.
The team I'm
You
most
obviously haven't seen me
interested.
play basketball, Jimmy.
I've seen it.
We've seen you play an 80-year-old man. The team I'm honestly most interested. The team I'm most interested in, and mainly because of who they're coaching, because he's still there, isn't he? The old dude with cancer out there in Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I mean, I couldn't remember his name. I want to call him George Carl, but
It is true.
Yeah.
okay,
it
yeah,
is.
George Carl. I just
Oh.
remember because he has cancer and his son. The whole big nasty story, but it's
Right.
pretty good. Whatever. I want to see what they can do because they're young. They're, in my opinion, a bunch of no names, and they're balling.
Yeah, I think Nene looks good. The whole team. They could be a team like the Pistons were in 04.
They look a little better once they lost some baggage, don't
Melo.
they? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do.
well,
He's not
They're
a winner,
well
dude.
coached and stuff like this. I'm going to tell you a team.
He gets
that-
his points. You're right.
The last
Yeah.
time he won was in college.
Yeah, yeah.
He does not win in the NBA.
I'm going to tell you a team that is not looking good, and
The Wizards. We
no,
know.
the Hornets,
Oh.
I
because
thought
they've
the
dropped
Lakers.
8. They've dropped 8 straight. Okay, maybe they're thinking right now, and I'm going to tell you guys to be honest. Maybe we should have taken the LA trade. Because I'm going to tell you what, the Hornets look like hot dog shit.
Let me tell
okay?
you, they had Will Ferrell doing the introductions this week in one of their home games. Why not suit him up?
Yeah.
That is a pitiful looking team.
What was that movie he did?
Basketball? Was he in
No,
that?
no,
No.
no. It was.
Anchorman?
Oh, I know which one you're talking. I can't think of
what
the
was
name.
the basketball player? Will Ferrell, remember?
Yeah,
it was
he had like
retro-
the afro and the
I'm telling you,
headband. No,
somebody out
yeah.
there will comment on it.
Dude, that guy is seriously like a Hall of Fame batter. He goes about 1 for 3 in his games.
You know
No,
what?
no, bullshit.
The
He's
thing
about
is,
1 for 3.
That's all you need to really hit in that
Yeah.
Yeah.
arena.
But speaking of that,
Yeah,
ask
him-
Gina Carano. She just went
Wow.
0 for 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see if she even
You
gets
know,
another chance at
It was
plate.
out of the theaters within 2 weeks, and honestly, I wanted to go see it. It's gone.
But I'm going to tell you what, though.
No, it's not.
I heard it was
offended to
good.
Gina Carano.
Straight to
Everybody
DVD.
said it was good, and the thing is every movie's out of the theater. Like, I go to my DirecTV, and I look, and all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, this shit was just playing. Like, it's...
yeah,
I mean, I'm looking
Haywire's on HBO next
Yeah,
week.
that movie Drive.
I'm just-
Yeah. That's just on TNT tomorrow.
Dude, the movie I want to see straight up no bullshit is Safe House. So I guess I better need to see it tomorrow.
Yeah, that
'Cause it
does
came out
actually look
yesterday.
decent.
And that's
Yeah.
Denzel.
Yeah, and
Okay, let's put it like this. It gets. When did it come out?
Yesterday.
It came out yesterday. Okay, so that was what, the 10th?
Sure.
The 10th. Okay, was it the 10th?
Tuesday's
Yeah.
the
It's
14th.
the 10th. The 10th. Let's see how long. If you guys can remember, we're talking about this. It's on February 10th.
December.
Safe House. I know December. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's February 10th. Safe House starring Denzel Washington, arguably one of the biggest male performers in the game right now.
Oh, you don't even want to throw his color into it?
Negro performer,
There you go.
African American performers, or whichever word you choose. Let's see how long it takes before this one goes over to
Still,
not
so it's in your red box.
until it's in your red box. I say 6 weeks.
Whoa.
6 weeks. I say 6 weeks, and you can get it on Redbox. That means I'm saying by before the tournament starts.
Yeah.
After the
things
college
move
tournament.
quick now.
Yeah. After college tournament.
Because you know what it is? People don't want to go out and spend all that money at the theater. Because
No.
let's face it, it's $10 for me, $10 for your girl. That's $20 just to get in.
Just to get in.
Now, if the big greasy bitch wants some popcorn, there's another $6, and shit, you know
At
she
least
wants
$6.
You know she wants a double extra large soda, so
Yeah.
that's another $6. You just spent $24. Now get this: you come to my house. Okay, you spent your gas to get to my house.
Right.
I spent $5 to get the movie. I got the instant popcorn and I got the soda. Let me tell you
Yeah,
right now,
get
I
us-
spent $12 and you drove here, bitch, and you're gonna leave my house when I'm done.
Yeah. Movies are
That's
expensive
the
as
problem.
shit.
Well, I feel bad for the guy who's trying to take his family. You know, he has 2 kids, 3 kids. I mean, you know, that's quite an outing. That could be $100 just to go to the movies.
Especially if you said, like, if you got a big hungry bitch, man. That shit's. What you looking at, man?
Is that a French? Oh, by the way, here's the other thing. If you're on YouTube, go to Revs Rabbits. You can see what we're trying to teach the bulldog how to.
Revs
skateboard.
Rabbits. That's REVS Rabbits. RABBITS.
Yep.
Revs Rabbits.
All
I'll put
one
it
word, and that's the bulldog. That's Charleston. We're
Speaking
teaching him
of
how to
heavy
skateboard.
things and fat things, one of the fattest cities in the United States of America is San Antonio. I don't know if you guys were aware of
Really?
that. Now,
Had no
speaking of San
idea.
Antonio, yeah, Memphis, San Antonio. San Antonio, the Spurs. What do you think about them? We're gonna
Oh, I
have to
thought our
close.
show was over.
No, we're gonna close out with the Spurs real quick.
To be honest, I don't know
old.
shit about the Spurs except for Tim Duncan's getting about 37
Old.
seconds a game.
Let me tell you, the Spurs are at the top of the West.
Really? They always play well, it seems, and then
Fundamentals.
when the playoffs come,
You
as
know,
of late.
Yeah,
They
as
have,
of late.
They have to have the longest tenured coach.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's been there a long time.
Popovich?
Once Jerry Sloan left Utah, yeah.
A couple years ago, I was looking at the Spurs line.
Nice job, Deron
Definitely
Williams.
saying that they would be the.
He's a net.
yeah.
Good job, guy.
Kobe saying he wants him and Dwight Howard.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, okay, good luck.
What's he
with
giving
that.
up? A kidney?
And his yeah, he'd be like, oh yeah, the
He already
Lakers will
gave
give
up a lot.
Well, why am I playing in Minnesota now?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're the fuck out of here.
I told Kevin what I'd do with the Lakers.
Yeah.
He didn't
Get
like
some
that
women
answer.
in.
I
MMA players?
I did not like it. Remember?
Well, yeah, you did. You
I-
said Kupchak won't do
I
it.
agree. I just said Kupchak wouldn't do it.
That's easy. You know how you fix that? And the reason he
Get
won't
rid
is
of
because
him?
he's, yes. I'm not even kidding. That's what I do. Look, Kobe, you don't like the team? You want to keep making comments? Here's Siberia, buddy. Have fun. Fucking, you can be the point guard at fucking out there with Fedor.
Go play with Ricky Rubio.
Shit, man. We should get
Minnesota.
Candace Parker, man. Speaking of female athletes, what about women's MMA, man?
Good shit.
don't
No,
know.
seriously, next month there's a big fight in March. I think
I'll
it's
watch
the
it.
10th.
We're definitely gonna be talking
7,
about
8,
that.
9,
one.
yeah, the 10th. They're
watch it.
They're headlining the card.
Yeah. Any of you female MMA fighters out there, you guys want to give us a free interview? We will come to you and do that shit.